The theft remains a major problem, but it's not always the anonymous cyber hackers that you hear about that you need to fear. Quite often, the thief is not a stranger. Local 12 troubleshooter Howard Ain introduces us to a woman who didn't learn until it was too late that fraud can hit close to home.
You would think you could trust members of your own family with your personal information. But as you'll see, sometimes family and friends are high on the list of likely identity thieves.
Greed. And I really think she has a problem, to say that she just does not care. Anytime you can do things like this to your elderly parents, your own son, your dead sister.
And Jessica Plowden. They were all victims of identity theft, and you might find it hard to believe who did it.
Someone got a hold of my personal information, and this someone just so happened to be my aunt.
Named Dawn Johnson, Jessica, along with other relatives, had their personal information compromised by a member of their own family.
She got my social security number from a piece of maybe personal mail that I got sent to my grandmother's house.
Postal inspectors say Johnson took out a car loan, credit cards, and committed tax fraud.
By submitting fraudulent tax returns in other individuals' names and adding on dependents who weren't actual dependents of those victims in order to increase the fraudulent return money.
She also applied for unemployment benefits in her niece's name, which is how Jessica found out there was a problem.
She tried to frame me for someone else's unemployment fraud that she had done. So it's just been a whole list of things.
Investigators say this isn't surprising.
Statistics have shown that victims of identity theft are 2.5 times more likely to be victimized by a friend or a family member than they are by having their identity stolen from the mail.
I think it was easier for her to prey on family, considering the fact that, you know, the family is trust. You trust your family with your personal information. You would never think that they would do things like that to you.
The lesson for Jessica?
Trust no one. Clearly, I couldn't even trust my own family. Make sure you stay up to date with your credit reports.
And review that credit report for any accounts that are in your name that you didn't open.
Dawn Johnson confessed to her crimes and was sentenced to a year in jail. She was also ordered to pay more than $42,000 restitution. Howard Ain, Local 12 troubleshooter.